Hi, this is Pastor James coming to you with an uplifting message to give you some encouragement. And after this message, I'd like to share some great things that are going on in the life of our community that you can be a part of. The big idea I'd like to share with you is this simple one, that people feel strange when they feel strange. That sounds absurd, but it's strange that the world would tell anybody that it's strange to be strange. Because the reality is most people feel strange. Most of the people in the world feel like they don't fit in. Most of the people feel out of place. So why is it that we even say that being strange is strange? One of the questions I have for you right now is this. Do you feel strange in any way? And do you ever feel like you don't fit in? Now, one of the most courageous things that you could ever do is to admit that you don't fit in or that you're different. Why? Because it dispels the rumor, it breaks the myth, it shatters the illusion that strangeness is even strange. It helps people to see that there's other strange people out there and other people who don't fit in and other people who think differently. And when you're bold enough to admit that you don't fit in, wow, other people suddenly start to feel like they do fit in because they start to recognize that being strange isn't strange. Now, why is this important? Look at Scripture. In Psalm 119, it says these beautiful words. Be good to your servant, says the psalmist, so I can go on living in keeping your word. Open my eyes so I can examine the wonders of your instruction. I am an immigrant in the land. Don't hide your commandments from me. See, the Bible is saying that people who follow God automatically become even more strange. See, when you follow God, you will be discovering what it's like to be an immigrant in whatever land you live in. Wherever you live, you're going to feel out of place. And why? Because when you follow God, your citizenship, your primary citizenship, is not your state citizenship. It's not your national citizenship. It's your citizenship in heaven. And when you become a citizen of heaven, you recognize that heaven is not entirely here. That heaven is mostly somewhere else and partially here. Meaning that for the rest of your life, as a follower of God, you're always going to feel out of place in some way. But the beauty of that is that it gives us a heart and a spirit to connect with people wherever they are in any capacity of life. So my encouragement to you is go on feeling strange and share with people how you feel. If you feel out of place, admit it. And you'll discover that there's more people around you who feel out of place and who feel like they don't fit in than there are people who feel normal. I pray that this encouragement sticks with you. Because when you focus on your spiritual development and you start to grow and start to nurture that spiritual development, great things are going to happen in your life. And when you do it one little step at a time, well, anything's impossible. Anything's impossible. Why? Because you're doing it with God. Now, there's a couple of things that are going on in the life of our congregation. The big one here is Eat, Laugh, Give. This is a fundraiser on October 21st where we are going to be having a fantastic time. Now, there's only 100 or so seats available to this fundraiser. And it is an amazing, amazing evening that we've got lined up. Now, if you don't want to get a ticket and you don't feel that's something that you're called to do, we encourage you to serve because we can't have enough people who are helping to serve and make the evening a beautiful and blessed experience for the people who attend. We also encourage you to donate things. There may be some things that you think you could give as part of our silent auctions or some of our, auction items that evening. Things that we could use in order to divert money away from, the normal pathways that money goes and into ministry and mission to bless kids and bless youth and students and to bless people throughout this community who are in need, who need food and who need encouragement and care and counseling. This is what we're all about. We care so much. Another strange thing that we're doing is trunk or treat. That is coming right up. That is on October 28th, which is another Saturday. First Saturday, we have the fundraiser, Eat, Laugh, Give. And the second Saturday, we have trunk or treat here at Highlands. And we are planning some of the most bold things that we've ever done. We're so excited for that evening. Things that you're going to actually need reservations for because we think so many people are going to be lined up. We want to make sure everybody gets to try it. So look out for a trunk or treat. And if you can have a car at trunk or treat, if you can set up a spot at trunk or treat, Bring your car, decorate it a little bit, hand out candy, and welcome people. Or if you can help us with our little carnival on the lawn with some games or activities for neighbors and friends, or if you can help us with some of the bigger out-of-the-box stuff that we're doing, like photography and Photoshop and doing special Halloween pictures for everybody who came, please let us know, because the more people that we have from the kingdom of heaven, the better to express love. That's all we want to do, is express love to all and as many of our neighbors as we can that day. Now, the other thing I want to tell you about is this Bible study that my dad has started right here at this place called Cal Coast Brewery. That's a strange thing to do, to have a Bible study in a brewery, but we've found that it has helped us to connect with some people who otherwise would feel less comfortable in a church environment and who feel more comfortable there. In fact, we were so astonished by the different people milling around saying, "Why are you here tonight?" And people actually expressing a sincere interest in learning more about the book of Genesis, which my dad is teaching from. My dad has got a PhD. He's got an MBA. He has 50 years of ministry of churches all over the west coast of the United States. And I'm so pleased that he lives in Paso now. So this is going to be his second or third Bible study coming up at Cal Coast. And then on Wednesday mornings, so that's Tuesday evenings, right? Tuesday evenings at 6:30. You come on Tuesday evenings. You come a little early and you can get food because it's Taco Tuesdays. You can get something to drink if that's something you'd like. And then you can go to the Bible study. It's an hour long from 6:30 to 7:30. And then after the Bible study, you can stick around and hang out and talk to people and get to know them. So that happens on Tuesday nights. And there's another Bible study, the same one, on Wednesdays with my dad here at Highlands Church at 10 a.m. And so I just encourage you, that one's a great one because you can come and serve as part of the food ministries a little early, or you can stay a little late and go out with the people from the Bible study to a lunch or a brunch. So there's a lot of opportunity to connect. I just say this because one of the strange things that people who follow Jesus do is they apply their hearts and minds and grow in knowledge so that they can be even more gracious and more loving to people in their life. We love you, and we're always thinking about how we can bless you. Let us know if there's any way that we can lift you up or encourage you, and we will be right there and do everything we can to extend the hands and feet of Jesus to you at that moment in your life. God bless you.